Pinocchio eventually found his way to an orphanage. It was small, and there were many dead trees in the yard.
I will help move these trees,
Pinocchio said. He looped a rope around a tree and pulled. He did this for every tree until the yard was clean. The children saw him in the yard and ran outside.
Yay, a donkey!
They cried.
What a nice donkey,
One girl said.
Could we ride on your back, Mr. Donkey?
She asked. Pinocchio nodded, and the girl climbed on. One by one, he gave the children rides around the yard. They laughed and were very happy. When it was dinner time, the children ran inside to eat macaroni. Pinocchio was hungry and he wanted to be inside, but he also wanted to be generous. So he ate grass and slept outside. Every day, Pinocchio worked at the orphanage. He gave the children rides into town to buy food. He cropped the grass short so the children could play safely. He carried firewood. If there was any hard job to do, Pinocchio was happy to help. In the afternoons, he would sit outside the house and listen to the children study their lessons.
Children, what is 2 plus 2?
The teacher asked.
4!
They all shouted.
Children, where is our nation's capital?
The teacher asked.
Rome!
They all shouted.
Good.
The teacher said.
Now it is time for a story.
Pinocchio loved the teacher's stories, so he listened carefully.
Once there was a man named Jonah. He tried to disobey God and he ran away. But he was swallowed by a whale. He lived in the whale for 3 days. He was sorry for disobeying God, so the whale spit him onto a beach. We must always obey God, children.
Pinocchio sat up.
Jonah lived inside a whale? Of course! Father must be living inside the whale too. The blue fairy said he was safe and hidden. That must be where he is. Oh, if only I had stayed in school. I would have learned the story a long time ago. I could have saved Father faster.
Just as Pinocchio said this, a big change happened. His hooves changed to fingers. His ears got small again. His fur fell off, and he sounded like a boy again.
It worked!
He cried.
The blue fairy was right. I was generous and worked hard. Now I can be a boy again.
Pinocchio ran to the ocean as fast as his wooden legs would go. He was not going to stop this time, not for gold or a circus or paradile. He was going to find Geppetto.